Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Convoyan, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Scorpio. This is going to start from the mid-June to mid-July, starting today, which is today is the 15th of June. And this is going to go all the way to July 15th. I'm doing that mid-month to mid-month, so like that I have enough time to do the rest of my readings. Okay. So the way I'm going to do the reading is on this side, Scorpio is going to be your energy. And on the left side is going to be your partner's energy. Okay. So I'm going to start with your grounding energy, which is the 9 of coins. So this is you. Okay. I didn't have any flipping cards so far. So I didn't, anything came out for you. Okay. So like I said, you have the 9 of coins. The next set of cards that I'm taking out is how you feeling, and this is partners, love, partners, and this kind of relationships. Okay, but remember that love can also be happening with a family member, even though I'm putting this to be a partner. But if your relationship is okay, see how this can be related to you in some other way. Okay, the next cards that I'm taking is what is it that you want. Okay, and the next card is what is it that you want. The following set of cards is remember, this is how do you feeling, what is it that you want, and what is the obstacle. What are the obstacles here? Okay, what are your obstacles, Scorpio, for mid-June, mid-July? Okay, so for your partner or ex-partner, okay, this could be an ex, this could be a recent ex, this could be any ex that you may still have feelings for, because you might not have feelings for your recent ex, but you have feelings for another woman or man. Okay, doesn't have to be the most recent one. So it's for Scorpio, you partner or ex-partner, judgment. Okay, so the next card will be how they feeling about you, or their feelings about you. 9 of coins. Okay, this person can be an earth sign, meaning that that person can be a Virgo, Capricorn, okay, a Taurus. What is it that they want? Okay, the highest priest, the 2 of cups, now then the next card is what are the obstacles? What are the obstacles? Okay, the 10 of coins in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. And what can you do in this situation? What can you do? Or what would you like to do is the 8 of Wands. And what they would like to do is the 6 of coins in reverse. The bottom of the card is Scorpio, you have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is that you're feeling in pain. Okay, you have a broken heart, you're feeling like a betrayal. You also the three of Swords signify your heart, so be careful with your heart. If you have medical issues, be careful with your heart. Okay, Mainly this card represents the card of pain and suffering. You're not you may have, okay, because of what I see here, financially you're doing okay, or you're working. This is the Nine of Pentacles. You're basically working and having your finances together, but or you earning, okay, that's another thing. But see, this card over here, the Nine of Wands, is like how you feel like you need it. It's like when you surrender. Okay, you're working, and you're getting like tired. Also, you work so much, but I don't know, for some reason, look at this. You get that Eight of Coins in reverse. I feel like you work so much, but it's like your finances come in and they go out. They come in and they go out. Okay, that's how I feel that this situation is with you. And look at this. You have victory for somehow. Okay, maybe you're still making ends meet, but then here you had the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like I feel like you excuse me, you go up and down, up and down. Those are the words that I'm getting, like you're going up and down, up and down. And I feel like you know, you're looking for a little bit more stability. Okay, also look at this. You get the card Strength. You also might be looking for more strength, like you're like, you know, you're coming with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Wands. So I feel like you need to have like some kind of willpower when it comes to your finances, and also you know, with your emotions. Like you need to get strength, like to say, I'm not gonna shop for this because I don't need it, it's not necessary. Or you can say, you know, when it comes to your love life, you can say, I need the strength to go on because I feel that you have been either betrayed or you betrayed others, and now you're suffering the consequences of that. I more or less, because it came out in your reading, so I feel like you could be the one betraying. If you're the one, let's say you're the male and you're the betrayed, and you did the betrayal, now you know this, you're suffering the consequences. See, and with the Ace of Swords in reverse, I also feel like you don't have like you have a lot of obstacles here. See, this is the cards of obstacles. This is in reverse. This is obstacles. You have some kind of slight victory in the situation that's going on with you, but another thing that I could tell you is that you could be dealing with a Leo with the Strength card, or the Sagittarius. However, look at this. You get the Death card. So be careful. You know, you may find out that someone might pass away, a family member might pass away, a friend might pass away. And also this signifies changes, because you have been you know, injustice has been done to you, or you have done injustice to others. Remember that the cards could go either way. And you have like conflict situations here. So, you know, and with this conflict, the best thing to do is like to end the relationship. And maybe that's just what you're doing. Maybe you were involved with someone and you guys don't get along, getting to the point that you guys don't get along with each other no more. Okay, that's you probably met someone too. Let me just give you another a scenario. And you work very hard to have this relationship, and then, you know, it's like this relationship is stressing you out. Meanwhile, this person lied to you, or probably cheated on you, and now, you know, you feel like, oh my God, this person only used me. And now you say, okay, this is it. And see, with the Eight of Wands is like you moving on. You don't want to be involved with what's going on anymore, or with that person in specific no more. So you like, enough is enough, and I'm moving on. Okay, so you all of a sudden changed sharply and decided, okay, fine, I have to move. You know, maybe you decide to travel. okay? But if this is not a move or travel, you decided to walk away from that person, and you just did it in one, you woke up and you said, you know what, she or he has been doing this and this and this and that, and you walked away. So here, what's crowning the other person is the Judgment card, which is a major arcana. You had two major arcanas in your obstacles. I mean, not in your in your obstacles. So you need to the obstacles might be a Leo person, or it might be the death. Okay, so that could be the obstacles that you have right now. With the Judgment, this person is thinking of the things that he or she can lose. Okay, now this person is getting into like realizing what they need to do. Like, when you do a judgment within yourself or about a person, you make a decision as to, should I be with this person? Is this person worth it for me? Or am I worth it for this person? Am I the right person for this person? Those are the things that come into your mind when you're doing the Judgment card. It's like a wake-up call, realizing a spiritual awakening. Like, you are renewing yourself, but this person is probably renewing his or herself about being with you or not being with you. Look at this with the 8 of Cups in reverse, okay, and you have the 9 of Coins. I have a feeling that this person at some point have a change of heart, or this person doesn't really want to move on because he or she knows that financially you might be stable. Okay, so, but with the 9 of Coins, I feel that more of the reason that this person doesn't want to move on, until the reason why I say this is because look at how many cards it comes out with the coins in reverse. I feel that that person either doesn't work or have financial issues. So what happens is they want to stay stuck around you because they feel that they don't have any money and you're the one give it to them. See the 6 of Coins in reverse is when you give. Okay, see how it is? It's like you're not getting, like, the person doesn't really work, and look, you have the money, okay, and you give it to them. Okay, this is the outcome card. The same thing with the 10 of Coins. They don't have anything. They're empty. And I didn't want to jump from this in here, but I feel that this is the reason why this person doesn't want you to move on, doesn't want to break up with you, but you're kind of fed up. Because the way, even if I read this in different ways, this person can also be involved with you because of the money, but yeah, this person is in love with somebody else. And look at this, you had the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel that this person might be involved. Either this person is an air sign, okay, and it doesn't matter what energy is it, but the point is that this person might be in love with somebody else, okay, and that person that he or she is in love with is a very jealous person. But I feel that they also might be doing some kind of witchcraft in return. I mean, look at the Highest Priest in reverse, because I feel that they have no other choice to try to do witchcraft to you, so you cannot move on, okay, or she cannot move on, or hold you that you cannot move on. So because that person, no matter what, has no finances, no money. This person can also, even if she's not doing or he's not doing witchcraft, it could be a person that's very manipulative, very superficial, very shallow. This person can be very controlling, because that's the energy of the Highest Priest in reverse. And this controlling, or trying to control you, because this person needs money. It's all about that, because I feel there is another person involved with this person, with your partner or ex-partner, and this person is very jealous, the ex-partner, okay? So I'm gonna clarify your energy, Scorpio. I'm gonna get rid of all this because I'm not reading the other person, I'm reading you, and see what messages I have for you. If there's any repeating cards, I will let you know. Okay, you will see them anyway. So the card that is crowning you is the Ten of Coins, which is you're really working hard. So I'm gonna take the reverses first and see what comes out, because that's a positive card. I don't need to you know, see it. And so let's see. The Eight of Coins in reverse. You have the Five of Wands. I feel like some of the reasons you might be losing contracts is because there's a lot of competition around you. Okay, and the Five of Wands is in reverse. So I feel that this is you revising a contract, okay, but it's in reverse. So I will say in reverse will be like you losing the contract, you losing that. If you have your own business, you're losing that contract, and it's because of competition or jealousy around you. If it's not competition. The next card I'm gonna read is the Ace of Swords. All these cards should be in the positive, so let me put them in the positive. I want to have all these cards in the positive. So it's competition. You're also juggling like 2 jobs, okay, or 2 people. If at this time, because of all the energy that I see, you might be juggling 2 jobs, okay. Let me clarify the what is it, the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. Look, it's like you're tired, and from the 9 it should be the 10 and then the 11. So this is like if this was a career situation, your contracts are coming slowly, okay. This also in the regular tarot is like telling me that you also behave very childish, okay. So you're also behaving very childish. And look at this, you get the Six of Wands here. It's a lot of fire energy, like a lot to do with your job. I feel if it's not with your job, the person that you might be involved with might be a fire sign. I feel that it could be look at this, a Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, okay. Look at this, the Eight of Wands here. So I feel like there's a lot of fire around you. So I'm gonna clarify the 2 major arcanas that you got in this reading, and let's see what it is. For the Death card, you get you're gonna cry a lot about this death. I feel there's more be like a death of a person opposed to a death of a relationship. And with the Strength, you get another major arcana, which is the sign of Virgo. And it's like you're looking for a way to move on. You're looking for guidance. You're looking for the light at the end of the tunnel. Like you want to do things because you feel it's the right thing for you to do, but it's like you're not focusing, and you're looking to focus to what you should do. Let me clarify another card for the Hermit. Look, this is a card, moving card. And it looks like I feel like you at some point you would like to move. Okay, I feel like you either you're traveling somewhere or you would like to move. But I feel like more or less whatever you are, I feel like you want to move. You're really you went to hide yourself or whatever you live, but you're not happy in the place that you are. Okay. And let me clarify one more card with the Nine of Swords here. Yeah, you have a lot. You're gonna be very depressed for a while. I feel that no matter what, you are like, even if people wants to give you love and affection, you can't get the love and affection because you're very I would say a little bit of depression going on here. Let me see if there's any repetitive cards. You have the Six of Coins, the Ten of Coins, the King of Swords, and I'm talking about with the other cards, the Two of Cups. You have the Two of Pentacles. You get the So, Scorpio, like I said, I feel that there is, actually, I don't see any repetitive cards, but, you know, I do see that, that it's like you would like to do some kind of move where you may travel for the death of this person. That could be happening too. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a card for help. I'm using the chakra cards to see what chakra you need to work on. Scorpio, this is the chakra cards to see what chakra you need to work on. And let's see, self-worth. So you need to work on the orange chakra that is right above the red one. It's in between your belly button, and you know, this is where the pregnancy happens. Is like in the women will be like around the womb area. For the men it will be under, above his genitals. So self-worth, I feel some of you need to start appreciating yourselves a little bit more. Self-worth is appreciate yourself, appreciate who you are, accept who you are, accept the mistakes that you have done so far. All those things come along with the self-worth card. So I think you need to work on that. You might say that you feel worth it, but in a way you're not. Okay, this is about faith, self-love, and value. You don't value yourself, you don't have faith, and you don't give yourself self-love. Like, appreciate who you are. Appreciate who you are is not just by you know, by giving yourself a nice person, a nice pair of jeans, or a wallet, you know, whatever you like. For me, okay, appreciating myself will be giving myself a nice bath because my body needs rest, a nice massage, maybe a trip for me, myself, and I, without no one. I mean, if you're a couple, then different, but with that person, and the person appreciating who you are. Okay, so the next card that I'm going to take is the abundance card. So I feel that some of you need self-worth. And this could be going also with the card that you got. That let me see, what card was it that says it's the strength card. Had the strength to not allowing no one to hurt you in any way, shape, or form. And you know, the one that I said, the highest, the hermit, which is you looking for a direction. And if you see this little girl is looking at this chair, and there is a path. So when this person sit on this chair, she's probably going to start seeing the self-love that he or she needs. Okay, it doesn't have to be a boy, but this is what I'm feeling with this card. And you have to have the strength to do it, and that's the reason why you get the strength card from. I get the energy from Leo. Leo is very much into you know, self-appreciation, self-love. Sometimes they're so into themselves that they're very greedy, like it's all about them and not the other person. The next card that I'm taking out for you is the abundance card. This card is from the Kashi Tarot, and you get the lookout card number 17. Okay, so let's see what this card is telling me, or what the message is for you with this card. So for this card, the card number 17, the lookout, is this card is telling you to be in the lookout. There is challenging situations, perhaps even battles of swords around you. You could experience a sudden fall or a loss of your position, but if you are aware, you can make a backup plan that will help you right through this difficult time a little more easily. This phase may be temporary, but it's important to keep you balanced. Your strength will carry you through the better time to come. So I feel that it's like, didn't I tell you about competition? And this could be this card over here, when you have the contract in reverse, maybe some of you might be losing your job. You know, you get the 10, I think it was the 6 of coins that it was in the opposite, and you get this 10 of the 9, 8 of coins in reversal. And remember that you get also the wand. It has some, you probably might be losing your job or a contract situation. So in your finances, that could be happening, okay? That you're either going to lose your job or lose a contract if you're the owner of the company. But there's something that has to do with the finances that is blocked. Is, you know, you're going to lose something, okay? And that's what it's telling you, do a backup. So maybe you need to see what you need to do in reference to those to this card, okay? And I think it also came out in one of the cards here with the regular arcanas, I mean with the regular tarot. You know, it's competition, okay? And you also wanting to move, could be the moving because of the job, okay? So, you know, this is what's happening. So the most important message for you at this time, Scorpio, okay, the most important message for you for and this is for the Key of Happiness oracle. Let's see, what's the most important message for you? The Sky Dancer, the Space Family. So let's see what this message is for you. Like I said, it's the Space Family. And card number 4. So the positive thing about this card is you are able to share life wisdoms with others without embarrassment. You are free of outmoded conventions. I'm concerned about other people's opinions of you. You have the courage of your convictions and inspire many people to loosen the grip of their ego. So to me, this card is telling you, like, at the end of the day, for your own happiness, you don't really care what other people think about you, and you are like, oh well, if you don't like me, okay. And you know, this will be let me see what card was there for you that is telling me this. The card of coins, which is a lot of happy. This is a card of you happy within for yourself, and you really don't care. But then at the same time, I feel for those that are reading, this is the message for you, the ones that don't value yourself. Don't listen to the people that don't respect you. Try to and just because you ignore what they said, that doesn't mean you love yourself, okay? Because I could say, I want to give you an example of this situation because it's very not confusing. I understand it. But sometimes, let's say a Scorpio knows his job, knows what he does, and is good at it, right? But maybe in a relationship part, he's not as good and as committed to the partner. So in this case, maybe people might talk about you, or you're too short, too fat, too whatever, your English sucks, or whatever. You know, people will criticize other people. But meanwhile, you don't care. But at the same token, I'm sorry about that, you don't value yourself, okay? There are times that you do, and there's times that you don't. It could be your job, it could be your relationship, it could be you may not feel self-worth for a woman. Maybe you do have medical issues. Let's say you have diabetes, and I heard that people that has diabetes have issues with especially men, like having an erection. Maybe that could be your problem, okay? So maybe that's the reason why your orange card is coming in. It's might be part of your genital area, you know, the womb on the women. Maybe you cannot get pregnant, so maybe you don't feel good as a woman, or maybe you're having issues, you know, things like that can feel a person's self-worth go down. But then at the same time, you're like, you don't pay attention to what people say, and if you do, don't. Okay, that's the message for the oracle card, the 5 keys of happiness. You know, don't listen to them, you know. Usually and try to help other people to loosen their egos. Some people have their egos too high, and they feel that they're better than anybody. So with that said, my real Scorpios, love and light. I see you in the next video, and have a wonderful, wonderful summers. Have a wonderful July 4th. Bye bye.